Hi friends, Jay Sridhar here. So yesterday we had session on my WanderBot with respect to what my WanderBot was analyzing my data with respect to my health condition, my travel plan, my meeting schedule for next week. Also during my previous session, some of my friends had questions like what are the technologies or tools which we have used. So guys, we have used all open source technologies. I would not be telling you in detail in this video, but yes, we will be definitely contributing back to open source technology. So today our WanderBot would be assisting our cloud management ops platform, with respect to how the cloud management stack works. So for that, I will be, giving the control to Pawan and Manish, who would be taking you through different sessions. So WanderBot, I have got Manish and Pawan here. Say hi to them.
Hi Pawan and Manish. Good day.
Thank you. So guys, I'll give it forward to Pawan, who would be assisting you with respect to different modules or different sessions planned for us today. Thank you.
Hello everybody, this is Pawan, and I know you have already seen WanderBot and its magic in our previous session. Today I'm going to show you yet another magic which is mesmerizing. Today we're going to talk about doing cloud related operations using our WanderBot, right? So let's begin, right? Hi WanderBot.
Hi sir, welcome to WanderBot. Pleased to meet you.
Thank you. So now let's get into our cloud. Today I've got two clouds, which is one is private cloud, which is built on open source tools and technologies. The other one is Microsoft Azure, right? So let's get into our CloudOps module. WanderBot, can you please switch to CloudOps module?
Sure sir, I have switched to CloudOps module, waiting for your further comments.
Alright, so now we are into CloudOps module. Let's get into our private cloud, since I've got multiple flavor of clouds integrated. WanderBot, can you please switch to my private cloud?
Switching to my private cloud.
Alright, so now we are into our private cloud. As I said, it's again built using open source tools and technologies. Let's look at the inventory that I have in my private cloud. WanderBot, can you please show my private cloud inventory?
Running diagnosis for you sir, status is good.
Alright, so let's see how many machines do I have in my inventory. WanderBot, can you please tell me the numbers of VMs that I have in my private cloud?
The inventory status shows total 8 machines, 6 are active and 2 machines are inactive, which are test, win and Windows 2012 test.
Alright, let's understand, as we see we have totally 8 number of VMs, and out of that 6 are up and 2 are down. So let's try to turn on the VMs using our WanderBot. WanderBot, can you please turn on WinTest VM?
Okay, turning machine, test win, on now.
Alright.
ETA, 2 minutes.
Alright, yeah. So we have like 2 minutes, within that it's gonna turn on this machine. Right? So let's look at the status of the VM that we try to turn it on. So test one is the one which we try to power on just a minute back or so. And if you look at this, it is running and the status is active, right? So that's one of the use case, using WanderBot cloud operation on private cloud. Let's get into a bit complex, perform certain activities on public cloud, which is Microsoft Azure. Hi WanderBot, can you please switch to my public cloud?
Switching to my public cloud.
Alright, so we have gotten into our public cloud, which is Microsoft Azure. Hi WanderBot, can you please run a diagnostic on my resource group 2?
Running diagnosis on your resource group 2. I found 2 instances running, which are database server and UI server.
Alright, so WanderBot says that I've got 2 instances in my public cloud under my resource group 2. Let me see if it's right. I'm gonna put a filter here. So I'll say virtual machines. Right, I'm gonna filter it out and see. Yeah, so as it shows, I've got 2 virtual machines which is database server and a UI server. Right. So one of the beauty of WanderBot is that it not just understand what do I have in place. It also goes on recommending set of actions through its insights, or we call it as an intelligence recommendation. Hi WanderBot, can you please show me a recommendation or insights on server UI?
My public cloud recommendation is UI server must be resized to A0 basic.
All right. So as it says, there is a need of action from our end, which is resizing the VM, which is UI server. Hi WanderBot, can you please resize or implement recommendation on my public cloud?
The stats are running duration is 45 days and average resource utilization is 50%.
Yeah. So when I give a command to implement, the recommendation, it goes on giving me the reason, why it is trying to do that, right? Okay. Implement recommendation.
Implementing your recommendation. My public cloud R16 ETA 5 minutes.
Okay. So it says 5 minutes for it to perform the action or resizing. Status, we try to implement the recommendation that was given to us by WanderBot. So if you look at the screen here, it's trying to resize a VM as per our command, right? So that's one of the use case of WanderBot in cloud operation, right? And we do it on day-to-day basis. The one more use case that I would like to demo is around one more Google offering, cloud offering that comes from Google Cloud, right? So basically, one of the main aspect of cloud operation is to know the limitations of a cloud that we are trying to consume, right? So let's try to understand one such aspect in our Google Cloud. Hi WanderBot, can you please switch to Google Cloud?
Switching to Google Cloud Platform.
Alright, so as I said, knowledge is very important when we try to assess a cloud, when we try to get on or adopt a cloud, or when we try to migrate to cloud, right? So let's understand. WanderBot, can you please tell me any one limitation of Google Cloud?
Google Cloud Platform allows only 200 static internal IP addresses per project.
All right. So as WanderBot says, Google Cloud Platform allows only 200 static IP addresses, static internal IP address. I must highlight this word, static internal IP addresses per project. It's one of the limitation that Google Cloud Platform has it. So again, as I said, knowledge is power. So one of the other benefit of WanderBot is telling you what's there. Instead of you going through all the documentation around the places. Okay, that is it from our end, guys. It was a great session again. Would like to know more, have feedback and suggestions around whatever we are trying to do here, right? And again, in the end, I would like to thank our assistant, our AI bot, WanderBot. Hi WanderBot, thank you. Thanks for your assistance and your help. Thank you.
Thank you, Covenant Manish, for assisting me the Cloud Management Ops module.
Alright, that's it, guys. Okay, along with whatever I've shown today, the whole session was more around cloud operation. In our future session, we're gonna talk or we're gonna demonstrate how WanderBot could be used for your DevOps related operation. Either it could be knowing, the stats across your tech, whatever tech stack that you have implemented, maybe Jenkins, Jira, or Docker containerization or microservice based architecture and all of this. Along with that, in our future session, we're gonna discuss or talk more or demonstrate more on the InfoSec or information security, which is more like knowing the VAPT related activities, knowing the SIEM related operations, performing those activities all together, right? Yeah, so that is it from my end, guys. Again, I would like to hand over session back to Sridhar. Thank you. Thanks for your time and support. Keep loving us. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, Pawan and Manish, for walking us through what a cloud management ops platform, how it works. So guys, stay tuned for next videos. We will be going through different other sessions or different other use cases basically. So thank you. Thank you, WanderBot. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.